Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I do, excuse me, my face is red because there's been a heat wave for the past couple days in Massachusetts. It's been like over 97 or at least 97 degrees, and I'm wearing short sleeves. But of course, because it's summer. But before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post a new video. Without further ado, I'm vlogging because a week from today, I am taking a road trip for 5 days to Vermont. But I took a week off for vacation from work. So after today, I won't be working for another 2 weeks. So it's exciting. I can't wait. This will be my first road trip as a teenager. First time leaving the state in over 2 years because of COVID. The last time I left the state was I was in the 7th grade. It was before my 13th birthday. It was in February of 2020, like a few weeks before my 13th birthday, because I didn't turn 13 till March 7th of 2020. And then, yeah. And it'll be my first road trip being able to sit in the passenger seat. So I'm so excited. Yeah, so we were going to go to New York for vacation because I've never been to New York City, but my mother has, and she says it's really fun. Like there's lots of things to do there. Because I wanted to go to the American Girl Store and Rockefeller Center, the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, M&M World, Times Square, stuff like that. Well, Manhattan, where the Twin Towers are like fountains now, because they were in 2001. They got knocked down. If you know the story of 9/11, you know how and why they got knocked down. But yes, that's where I wanted to go. But then my mother kept getting alerts on her phone saying that there were being shootings in the subway stations in New York City. So she says, let's just go to Vermont this year, and maybe next year we can go to New York. And we wouldn't have drove to New York City because there's a lot of traffic and it's hard to park. We would have taken a train down to New York. So that's what we would have done. But Friday, I am packing my suitcase, and I'm taking you guys on the road trip with me. So I'm going to vlog, and I'm going to post every day. We do have plans of what we're going to do there. We were going to go to the Poland Springs factory in Maine, but it's in Poland, Maine, and it's like over an hour, like over a couple hours, so we're not doing that. We're not doing the King Arthur Flour Factory either, which is a bummer because I love to bake when I'm at home. I don't bake a lot, but when I do bake, I bake cookies or muffins or something like that, which is a bummer because I love baking. Yeah. And then we're going to the Ben & Jerry's factory in Burlington, Vermont. And in Cabot, Vermont, the town we're staying in a treehouse. And if you guys follow me on Instagram at Liberty Lady, LIBER.TY, and then lady, all lowercase. Just don't get me disabled this time, please. Yeah. And then, yeah. And that's what we're doing. Oh, and we want to go to a mac and cheese restaurant in Burlington, Vermont, which is over an hour from where we're going to be staying. So, we're staying in the treehouse, right? Yeah, and like I said, I'll take you guys along for the adventure because I don't want you guys to miss out like you did last year. But last year was just road trips because of COVID. So this year we're actually going somewhere. My mother booked a treehouse for us to stay in Cabot, Vermont for 5 days. We're leaving, not this Sunday, but a week from today, we're leaving for our road trip. We're leaving, we're packing up our car, and we're going to Vermont. This will be my first time in Vermont. My mother's already been to Vermont. And we're also doing the Tedberry factory and maybe a couple historical sites. Because during the Revolutionary War, Vermont was a part of Massachusetts, but in 1791, it split up. So that's a little bit of the history. And we're probably going to go to Vermont maple syrup shops to see, like, what's around. Yeah. And the treehouse we're staying in, They provide the bed sheets, they provide TV, they provide 5G LTE Wi-Fi, which is good enough for me to post. They provide, what else do they provide? They provide utensils and dishes. And yeah, I don't know how many rooms or floors there are. So I'm gonna post 2 videos on Sunday. I'm gonna do one road trip video, which is me in the car, and then I'm gonna do another video, but they're gonna be within a couple hours of each other, so don't worry if you don't see it. But I'm gonna post 2 videos on next Sunday. Yes. And then I'm going to post I'm going to do a treehouse tour of where we're staying for 5 days. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, sorry my scheduling for videos have been a little off. I've been working and I've been going to summer programs. So this is my last week of summer program. And then I leave. But I don't have to work Friday, so I'll post. And Friday, like I said, I'm gonna film packing my suitcase. Saturday I might film. I'm not sure. I have to play it by ear. But this week I'm excited because I do not have to go grocery shopping on Thursdays like I normally would. And when we get up there, we can buy groceries for 5 days. I think there's grocery stores near, but we have to use Waze because we don't live in Vermont. So yeah, and then yes, I'm going to bring my bathing suit for the lake. They provide washer and dryer. And the people who own the property is like right next door. And sometimes we read reviews on the internet. Sometimes they bring you like a cheese platter or homemade peanut butter cookies. So I may be looking forward to that. I mean, I don't like raw cheese except for when it's melted. But I will eat the cookies or fruit platter. I love fruit and cookies. Oh my God, so good. And then, yeah. And yeah, I will post stuff on my Instagram story. So if you follow me on Instagram, Liberty Lady, you can see what I'm up to on vacation. Follow me and make sure you get all my live videos. I don't know if I'm going to do live on vacation because it's just me and my mother. But my mother and I, not proper English, my mother and I. And today, you're not going to believe this. You know how I haven't been working on Sundays in over a month? Well, today, I'm working 6 hours. I'm working 12 noon to 6. I have a 6-hour shift and I have 1 break. And I get it in the middle of my shift. So half of what I'm there, so I'll get my break at 3. And then after 3, I get a 15-minute snack break. And if you have 2 breaks, you get a half an hour lunch or dinner break, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I'm working today, and yeah, that's about what I'm doing today, and then tomorrow is my last full week of summer program, and then I will be packing for Vermont. And then after I come back from Vermont, I have a couple days off, and then I need to call work and find out when I'm working. And after I come back from Vermont, which I don't want to focus on that's like a couple, you know what's happening? We are going to the orthodontist because I'm going to get my 2nd row on August 9th of my braces. So I'll fully have my braces on for 2 years. I got these bad boys on during April vacation. But yeah, that's my plans. And then August 16th, I have my 15-year-old pediatric checkup, and I love going to the doctor, so I'm going to do that. It's at 10 a.m. I go to a doctor's office. I don't go to a pediatric hospital for it. But yeah. My doctor's so nice, and so are the pediatric nurses. Yeah, and one night in Vermont, you know what we're going to do? We probably might go, excuse me. There's a little stuff in my throat. I don't have COVID, though. I'm fine. One night in Vermont, the two of us, my mother and I, are going to, we're probably going to go to dinner and go bowling. Yes. Because there's this bowling alley like 31 minutes from where we're going to be. So yeah, so we're going to have a late night. We're going to have dinner, and then we're probably going to go bowling. And then, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to vlog bowling, but if I don't, I'll definitely post it on my Instagram story so you guys can come along for the adventure. And we're going to go into Burlington, Vermont, which is a city. We're probably going to go to Montpelier, which is the capital of Vermont. Yeah. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for tuning in about my trip. That's what I'm going to be doing, but I will vlog on vacation, so don't worry about that. You will get all my videos. Thanks for 33 subscribers. Please get me to 1K subscribers. Turn on post notifications, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.